just a couple of words on the establishment of an international scientific committee within e-commerce. So we had the plan to set up this ISC, this International Scientific Committee, to have an instrument to bridge the world of heritage specialists and water professionals, policymakers, and planners and designers. So it's quite a lengthy process to set up an ISC within ICOMOS, despite the interest of a lot of ICOMOS professionals. The first official step has been taken in December 2017. This was at the 19th General Assembly of ICOMOS in New Delhi in India, where we presented the idea to set up an ISC on water and heritage, and we received an overwhelming response. So several National Committee and International Scientific Committee members and presidents expressed their support. And we also held a workshop on water and heritage in a very overcrowded room, and we had a lot of international attention and also a lot of potential members for the International Scientific Committee. Half a year later, in May 2018, a group of water and heritage specialists met in Taipei, in the island of Taiwan. And we prepared a conference there, international conference on the topic water as heritage, with in the committee of the conference were participants from 5 different continents, and there we also set up the topics and main research lines for the water and heritage initiative. 1 year later, in May 2019, we held the conference in Chiayi on Taiwan, and there we had 2 meetings on the establishment of an international scientific committee. We set up a task force to prepare this ISC, and we also set up an outline of the plan to establish the ISC, and this included the position of the ISC, a mission statement, statement of significance, and also a questionnaire that we developed and then translated it from English into Spanish and French, and sent it out to all the national committees and international scientific committees of ICOMOS. And the questionnaire was about the necessity of an ISC on water and heritage, and we got quite an overwhelming positive response. All right, I got to go to the next slide. This shows the mission statement of the ISC, and this is the result of a process that we went through with 2 different groups, a core group and an extended group, and we had a lot of communication about these statements, and this is in the end the result. So the ISC will be dedicated on the research, protection, and promotion of water-related cultural heritage, and this includes the material, conceptual, political, and also the spiritual aspects of water heritage. Here the aim is to progress comprehension and dissemination of the knowledge and experience that is contained in the world's water heritage. And the goal is to be able to harness this knowledge and experience to sustainably address the water-related concerns of the present and the future. So we want to make use of the heritage, of the history, to address issues and problems that we currently face and that we are going to face in the future. And the ISC will follow 3 objectives. The first one is it should be an international platform for interaction between ICOMOS, its ISCs, and heritage organizations and the water sector. So this is to bridge these divided worlds of water and heritage, to establish a communication and a collaboration. And this, of course, also includes governments, agencies, associated communities, and NGOs. And the focus will be on networking, education, and dialogue about the significance of water heritage. And moreover, a second objective is the development of methodologies, of training policies, and good design processes, including traditional wisdom. This is very often neglected. And this to inform climate change mitigation and adaptation, and also to improve current and future water management and planning processes. And the third objective is to strengthen the role of water heritage in social engagement and policy making. And last words on the statement of significance. A statement of significance is intended to concisely and clearly state the principal basis for significance of a heritage item. So in general, this serves as information for future management and as a basis for assessing future potential impacts. So what is significant in the case of water and water heritage? This is water in its many forms of its cultural heritage. And so there are wide varieties of entities, tangible and intangible, relating to it. How is this significant? Water as cultural heritage can be of historical, aesthetical, and social significance. And the entities directly relating to it can also be of technological significance. And why is it significant? There are 4 aspects. So first of all, historically, well, access to, use, and manipulation of water have played a crucial role in the history of mankind. And water has always dictated the patterns of human occupation and the movement and settlement of populations. Thus, controlling water has long been a strategic, social, and political consideration for communities. Second, aesthetically, so water and waterscapes have been major inspirations for architecture, art, and artistic expression. The third point is social or spiritual significance, because throughout human history, the presence of water has been a key feature of places utilized and valued for social activity, recreation, and contemplation. And moreover, water has spiritual significance for many cultures, either as a manifestation of a spiritual entity or as a medium for religious practice. And the last point, in the technological sense, a variety of technologies have been developed to control and use water, and this includes water supply, irrigation, sewage, transport, electricity, and defense. And here many inventions have been made on groundbreaking technologies that have been developed. So you see a whole set of significances for water and heritage. And this mission statement and the statement of significance are a basis for the future work of the ISC. And on 26 October, there will be an ICOMOS Scientific Council meeting, and there the decision will be taken for the future course of the ISC. So we keep fingers crossed that everything is going well on that day. Thank you very much.